How you doing, folks? I want to kind of share with you like one of my practices that I'm doing, trying to get used to the bobbly hardcore. Uh, there's some things I'm gonna try to do several videos of practices that I'm doing. Right now, I'm gonna be doing some grouping out here about 20 yards, which I'm not really swift with this bow out at 20. So I usually try to I work on my weaker yardages. So one practice I would encourage you, and I've already got a video made of it, so I'm not really going to make another one, but it's a walk back practice is starting close and working your way back. And I do that about every day, and that helps me get used to trajectory of the bow, of the arrow. This bow's a lot faster than the Grizzly, and there are a few differences that you need to know, and it's going to take me a little bit to get adjusted. So it's no big deal. It's just how patient you got to be with it. This bow, the hardcore is, got black micarta, so the mass weight's going to be heavier than a regular one piece. It's not real bad heavy, but I can tell if I shoot a one piece bow and come back to this thing feels like a boat anchor. So there is a difference there. It should be, is basically what they try to design it to do, to be dead in your hand. Mass weight in your riser, when you shoot, it's going to be dead in your hand. I guess you can find that true. My bow arm likes to move around a lot, but once I get settled in and relax, I shoot a lot better too, and without trying to run through my mind, well, I need to change this, change that. So if I'm doing that, there ain't no point in me shooting. So the speed of the bows is definitely different. It's got a fast flight string on it, and my Grizzly has a B50 string. So it's definitely going to be a lot faster, and you're going to have to get used to that trajectory. And it's easier to start close and work your way back. I've only had this bow probably almost a couple months, so in my mind I put a lot of undue pressure on myself that I don't need to. All I need to do is shoot and learn how to shoot it. The riser, the difference from a Grizzly to this one's cut past center about 3/16, which makes it a center shot. I got Velcro on it now for a side plate, so it seems to get it closer, that much closer to the center shot. So I've read up on some things on it, and right now it's just basic. Where I'm messing up is basic body alignment with the arrow, and with that, I'm just been working on that, just doing grouping and helping my form doing the same thing consistently every time. If it drops in the center of my Reinhardt 18-1, I got it on that 3-inch, and I'm out here about 20, 22 yards, somewhere right there, just off the top of my head, just going to shoot some groups. But if you would take the time to recognize the differences if you switch bows, and I'm a big advocate of shooting one bow. I mean, I've shot a Grizzly for about most of my traditional career, and actually harvested a couple deer last year with 2 Bear Grizzlies. So I'm actually shooting, this bow has been built to my draw length, and my draw length's 27 inches at 45 pounds. It draws back really smooth. So I'm having to get adjusted from one bow to the next. And, so it takes a little bit of time. I'm getting a little bit better with it, but I'm just working on my body alignment and my release and all that. My follow through is the main thing, and that's where I make most of my misses, and that's where most of everybody else does too, I believe. So we're going to take a few shots. I got some 5-inch feathers on, just traditional barred. The arrow I'm using is a traditional only, made by Easton for Three Rivers. So Easton makes the traditional onlys for Three Rivers. They're actually good shooting arrows, a 5/16 standard shaft, 8 grains per inch. So, and I got a 50 grain insert, 150 grain head, and they seem to shoot really well that way. And I've tried a bunch of different setups and playing around and find out what this bow likes. It seems to like these, but after you see me shoot here in a minute, it's liable to be a whole different story. But you know, it's usually not your equipment and how you tuned it. And if it was tuned good for me, I even bear shafted out to 30, 35 yards, and I'm in the width of a tennis ball. So if I miss, it's not because of the equipment or the way I tuned it, it's me, it's the archer. So it's just things we have to work on, things I'm working on, and to be able to shoot the bow really well, but it takes time. So don't get frustrated, and I'm a big advocate for, you know, shooting one bow. If you, the advantages to that is you're gonna get to know that bow, and over time, after your first year, you start picking up, you start seeing changes, and you get better with it. The second year is even better, and it keeps getting better and better and better. You know, I got a whole bunch of boatload of different bows in the house, and it's mainly a collection of older bears. And I was wanting a custom bow, and I ended up with a Bob Lee hardcore, and you know, it shoots really great, but I got to get adjusted to it. I had to put in my time. Every bow is not the same. These bows are handmade, just like a lot of them are, and so there are some differences, and you got to adjust yourself to those differences. So it's basically I'm getting tuned right now to see what the bow likes and don't like. So I got a little bit of a crosswind here, so it kind of helps me see how my arrows are doing, you know, also too. So, you know, I've been through a bunch of trying different scenarios on different arrows, and it seems like it likes what I got set up right now. So we'll just shoot, you know, a few out here. I'm probably right now, yeah, I'd say about 20 yards, somewhere right in there. You're about sitting at about 22, maybe. That's just guessing at it. But we'll just take a few shots and see how it goes. If I can get the arrow on the screen. Now, I've been shooting a lot right, so I know my bear shaft was shooting pretty straight, so that tells me it's me. That one shot right. Way right. Now I'm shooting high, but that's okay. I'm a little bit past my hunting distance anyway. That went right. Flew good, just went right. I'm gonna shoot one more. Might shoot another whole set. There we go. So it's just a little bit of, I'm gonna leave the bow right here. It's just a little bit of hit and missing. Sometimes it's a lot more missing than it is getting in my target. So, yeah, not real bad. I'm a little high on a few, so you can kind of see, you know, I got one way off, my bow arm moved, this right here, just overthinking it, and these are right up the center, so it's got nothing to do with the tune, it's got something to do with the archer. So I'm gonna take these out, we're gonna shoot another set, see if it gets any better. And two, sometimes I get in a big old hurry, and that right there will do it too. Getting way too big of a hurry, get out of sync with what you're doing. And hopefully I'll get a few more of these videos done, just practice different things that I'm doing and trying to get adjusted. So you'll kind of see a week by week. I mean, I may post a couple, one other one extra during the week, but we'll try to make it a little bit more frequent, so that way you can kind of see how I'm improving over time. So it'll be kind of like a vlog in a way, with quite a bit of B-roll. So just kind of bear with it. The bow shoots really good. Don't have no complaints with that. So try her again. Shot high and to the left. Now I'm wanting to shoot high. A little bit overthinking. To the right, flew good, but to the right. There it is, to the right. Grouping good, but grouping high. So it just takes a little bit of patience, and it's almost like I'm starting all over when I shoot, but that's not real bad. Just high. They've been down, they've been in there, and I just got, you know, a couple little in there. So it's just constantly, that's what I've been working on. Just trying to group and doing the same thing over and over and over and trying to get it, make it better. So when I get to the center, you know, get inside my target, I try to figure out what I did to get there. So it just takes a little bit of time. I've only had it a couple months, so all it can do is get better. And I hope this is helpful. So until I get another video, I'll probably do some more of these. If that's kind of what you're wanting to see there, just let me know in the comments, and give the video a like if you like it, and subscribe if you ain't subscribed to the channel. So it's pretty much kind of, you know, real deal, real life type stuff here. So I'm trying to get used to a whole nother bow. It can be aggravating, but don't let it aggravate you. Just kind of be patient with it, and it all come together. All right, y'all have a great day, and God bless.